I started dancing here. I came to Glendale College and I took summer school because my sister had moved to Los Angeles and I missed her terribly. She goes, why don't you come and spend the summer? So I came down here, spent the summer with her, and I started dancing here. And I was hooked. I took jazz, I took ballet, I took modern, and I just couldn't get enough. And I stayed here, got my certificate in dance here. We used to have, well, we still have that program. The certificate in dance and choreographic studies. Here, right? Ba-da-da. Then you're throwing out ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. You probably don't need to step through on the left and then go. And just kept going from there. Then I went to Long Beach State, California State University, Long Beach, and I got my Bachelor's of Arts in dance. And while I was there, I had the opportunity to work with the Gloria Newman Dance Theater. Gloria Newman was still alive at the time, and with the Long Beach Ballet. And then from there, I went to Florida State University in Tallahassee, Florida. Was there with a working scholarship. So they brought me in as a graduate student, and I was teaching and performing and as a grad student all at the same time. So it was really stressful 2 years of my life, but it was wonderful. You guys are going to crawl extra. Do you understand what I'm saying? I love that. I love it. So you guys are going to crawl for a whole 8. They're going to change, but then the crawling ladies will pick them up on that. And then I started teaching at Long Beach State. And I have been teaching at California State University, Long Beach for 13 years now. And now I've come full circle, and I'm back here at Glendale. And I've been here now 4 years? I've been here 4 years, and time flies when you're having fun. I want is Eric and Randy to be like the legs of it. Does that make sense? Now, do I have any brave victim that would be willing to crawl underneath it as it's moving across the stage? Yeah. So I'm having a great time coming back to where I started my dancing. Do you want to run your thing, what you just did with the music? Okay. The class is really a rehearsal class. It's not like a technique class. I mean, we come in, we immediately do it. Well, we do like a 5-minute warm-up, and we get right to the choreography. So what we're working on for the 15 weeks of class is creating a piece, or in this case, we're actually creating 2 pieces, and we're trying to create 2 completely different styles. I think they created this outside class, and it's labeled jazz because they wanted to be certain that they had a jazz piece in every production. Because if you don't have, you know, I mean, I love our students, but I think if they were allowed, we'd have like 10 hip-hop pieces in our concert. For Spring 2009, we have a jazz and a lyrical, or a contemporary, however you want to dress it. And the jazz piece, the challenge of the jazz piece, the kids really are excited. We're using all old 80s rock music. Well, 80s and 90s. 70s, 80s, and 90s. 70s, 80s, and 90s. The kids are excited because they can kind of ham it up. But the challenge is, of course, I got the idea to use props. And we're using crazy props. When you guys go back, then Randy can do the spin. The men can maybe jump through and switch places with the girl. I don't know. I'll let you guys choreograph it. But I want as much changing as possible. But we only get like... You guys want to do we'll get like 4 to 8 eights, depending. We're using this thing that rolls. We're using tables. So trying to get over the fear of utilizing that prop in an unconventional way. That's what I want them to do. I don't want them to use a table as a table. I want them to use it in an unexpected way. And that's where the challenges have come in. So for the contemporary piece, which we're titling To Have and to Hold, it is set to a remake of a Rolling Stones song called Wild Horses. And it has a very kind of emotional quality to it. So we have 6 different choreographers working on this piece. And it's come out quite nice. So I'm impressed with what the kids have come up with. What has been difficult is that we have 26 dancers, and trying to make it look cohesive and clean. It's been very difficult. It's just when you have that many dancers, just one arm being different from the rest makes a big difference.
Behind. We were missing Catherine, so she's in.
Catherine is sitting in.
Yeah, so she's here.
Felina will be right. We'll make us.
We'll make it right here.
You know I'm not selling cheap, so you're here. You throw the leg out, bring it forward, boom. No, I'm not selling cheap. Jump in and go for it. Yes. One more time, same thing, starting from Bon Jovi. It instills such a confidence in our dancers in everything. I feel like, for example, someone like Esteban came in, was very shy. The more he started performing, the more his confidence started to develop. I mean, this kid now has developed his own movement vocabulary. He's fearless on stage. I mean, it's really exciting to see how a performance opportunity can transform someone and instill so much confidence. And it's great to see that they're taking more risk with their movement. I think when I first came in here, I didn't see as much like lifts, and these kids are going for it now. They're throwing themselves at each other. They're experimenting with body shapes, you know, so it's really great to see.
I love rock and roll. Put another dime in a jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. Take the time and dance with me.
Put these in your arm and then like roll them on my sleeves. That class provides so many different opportunities. So students can choreograph, students can perform, students can learn about lighting design, costume design, budgeting. I mean, these are skills that you can use. Budgeting is something you can use in your everyday life.
You're finished.
We did finish, and it's actually pretty good. I think it's gonna be good. All right, now I gotta go get my water bottle.